everyone. I am Nilay Hassan, a student of the Department of Banking and Insurance at the University of Rajshahi. And my ID number is 2210837160. Today, I will be sharing a short overview of the latest monetary policy announced by Bangladesh Bank, which covers the period from January to June 2025. This monetary policy comes at very important times for our country after some major political change in 2024. Bangladesh faced several economic challenges. Inflation was very high. The value of the taka dropped uh, sharply. Foreign currency reserves were falling, and the banking sector was struggling with a large number of bad loans. To deal with all of these, Bangladesh Bank introduced a policy that focused mainly on restoring economic stability, controlling inflation, and improving the banking system. One of the biggest goals of this policy is to bring down inflation. In July 2024, inflation was over 11%, which is extremely high, although it dropped a little of around 9.9% by January 2025. It was still too much for most people to control this. The central bank has kept the policy interest rate at 10%. That means it becomes more expensive to borrow money, which should help reduce spending and bring price down over time. They also keep the lending and deposit rate within a fixed range to manage money supply or more efficiently. Another major change in the new exchange rate system. Before, Bangladesh Bank used to sell dollars to control the exchange rate, but this often led to big loss of reserves. So now they have stopped selling dollars directly and introduced to a system called the crowing page, which adjusts the exchange rate gradually based on the market. They also start published an official exchange rate twice a day to give the market a clear reference point. This is made to stabilize the currency and reduce uncertainty. The policy also focuses on improving the banking sector. Many banks, especially some Islamic banks, are in serious trouble due to non-performing loans. In simple words, this means that a lot of people or businesses who, who look loans are not paying them back. To fix this, Bangladesh Bank started new review process to check the quality of assets in bank, and uh, is planning to introduce new law to recover bad loans. They also offered legal support about uh, to 23,050 500 crore taka to help bank facing cash storage. In terms of credit and investment, the policy tries to balance two things: fighting inflation and supporting economic growth. While private sector credit growth was low, only 7.3% in December 2024. Public sector growing increasing a lot. This trade pressure on bank and made it harder for business to get loans. To support some business and agriculture, Bangladesh Bank continues some refinancing schemes and give priority to women entrepreneur and cottage industrial and given energy project. Beside this, the policy remotes digital banking and financial inclusion. Bangladesh Bank is working to reduce the use of cash, bring more people into the banking system. Their goals is make to make 75% of all transaction cashless by 2027. They have introduced digital credit, scrolling new guidelines for private credit brands, and are supporting Fittis companies to make banking easier for people across the country. However, there are still many challenges. Inflation is still high. The banking sector is under pressure, and foreign reserves are not fully stable yet. There is also risk that too much government borrowing from bank risks that too much government borrowing to banks could hurt private investment. Bangladesh Bank has to walk a fine line between controlling inflation and global risks like price stocks, geographical tensions, and and change in international market which could affect our economy. In conclusion, the monetary policy for January to June 2025 is strict but necessary. It tries to correct past mistakes, bring discipline to the banking sector, and law the foundation of long-term economic stability. While the road ahead is not easy, this reform shows the Bangladesh Bank is taking a step in the right direction with continuous effort and strong coordination between the government and the central bank. Bangladesh can move toward a more stable and inclusive economy. Thank you, everyone.